good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Rebels will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will start this game off with the football. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you want to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play-action fake. Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Immediately fires to the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. He wants to throw it. can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game.
He's trying to get it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
He's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the...
Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. Working that left side now. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff from the gun. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on?
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we were all tied up here in the second. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unleashes it on the run. And it's caught inside the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Complete to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10.
3:25
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Gets the back moving. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He leaves it with his back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Jacksonville State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Hurtado. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes the easy completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. A big third down coming, and Hoddy Toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working. Turning it on! They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Complete to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Lost to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the heat, trying to make magic with his feet. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 40. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on third and short. Questionable shot probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on third down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Sent it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
At the 26. Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Takes a hit as he fires. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean.
Wide open spaces. The tag. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Red pass, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold defense.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Now, that was a blitz for the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle.
And he's got it inside the 35. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Gamecocks are on the move. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got the back in the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
35, South Carolina, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Going over the top. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Leads it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Bringing the heat. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He wants to change this route. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They'll run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some 1st downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped short, and it's fourth down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll try it over the left side. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Throws toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Now facing a third and long. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to faze them at all. David, very, very confident bunch moving forward.
Dang right, I'm confident in what I see. Good start, good team. You could tell they got something special. I know it's early, and there's a lot of time to come down the road, but so far this definitely looks like one of the best teams in college football.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.